Let's get salty!
It's high noon.
Ma, the meatloaf!
All right.
All rise, order in the court. Anybody here? Hello?
I got scared, man. It was like 2 minutes to showtime, and there was 0 comments. I'm like, 0 comments.
Yeah, you don't see that every day. So we get used to you guys being here super early and commenting away, and I'm scrolling all the way,
That was frightening to say the least, but thank God somebody showed up. Good to see everybody. I wish it was Friday. Oh, my gosh.
So close.
We're getting there, though. We're almost there. So close. Creed, today will be a little bit of a different day.
All right.
These are 2 very different cases with 2 very similar men.
Meaning
not
hairstyles, right? That's
yes, exact hairstyles, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. The same exact hairstyle. They could be brothers. The first one's going to be this fella right here who is not very happy that he doesn't get a free attorney.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure his mother is just off camera telling him what to say. Then after this, we'll have a case of a guy who has a very interesting screen name.
Okay. Well, all right. I'll give you that.
And they don't even say anything to him about it. I'm like, really? Judge Cedric or Manning or really anybody would have tore him a new a-hole, but just
not
let
this
it slide.
We're in agreement that Mark and Jason are just as bald, both of them, right?
Yeah, well, I don't know. When he turns his head to the side, Mark, it's very strange looking hair.
Oh,
like,
is that what it is?
It's shaved like really close to his head.
Maybe that's what it is.
He's got like tussles of hair on top.
Do you, Courtney? Because I feel as if it looks like it's a rug, but okay.
I can hook you up with him, Courtney, if you're looking for a man like Mark. Pretty sure he may be on the market. Get it? Market?
Please place your appearance on the record.
Yes, Your Honor. I believe you were muted for a second. Presume Mark Dundon appearing on behalf of Ms. Carly Fox.
Thank you. And Mr. Fox, could you please unmute? And can you hear me okay?
Yeah. Mr. Legal, I have not gotten an attorney yet. I can't find one that I can afford because they're all over $5,000. I'm still trying to get an attorney.
Okay. Mr. Dundon, this is Mr. Fox's motion. Is that correct?
I believe that's right, Your Honor.
Mike, real quick, Jason, there. I just want to make sure because we're putting warnings now and things. Do we have to? Because when he does the ham radio show, he's off the wall. F this, F that. It's very dirty.
Demand the ham. He is. He gets very upset. I mean, he does do that, but you see that very cool. I don't know if that's a Rob Zombie poster or just a zombie poster. And in case you're wondering, yes, Jason is laying in bed at the moment.
I'm sure he is. Esco, thank you. 20 Bones getting the day started on the Wednesday What the Express.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, Esco.
What is your understanding as to the current parenting time order, if there is one?
I don't believe there is one. I've been trying to figure that out. I think my client said they've gone to mediation. I believe they've tried to reconcile a couple times over the last 5-6 years. So I don't believe there is a
well,
yeah, Mr. Legal.
There isn't one in this file, the DM. There is a DC case from years ago, 2013 file. So I see a DC case from 2013. That case had an order. The last order in that case was October of 2019 that indicated simply parenting time shall be as the parties mutually agree until further order of the court. So it seems like that is still, but that was a DC case, not the DM case, but that was the last order involving at least the child Shelby.
Yeah, and
Okay,
freaking
you're right,
Nye's
and then-
gone.
Because, yeah, I believe Elsie was born after. She was born November of 2014.
Jason's trying to do the math in his head.
There's never a DC case for her.
Either that or he's trying to figure out where that chirp just came from in his house. I heard it.
He's talking to his attorney mom. What year was she
What's going
born?
on currently, Mr. Dundon, as far as parenting time?
The children have been exclusively with my client. There's a domestic violence charge in June of 2022, and there's now a restraining or I believe there's a no contact as part of the DV. So the children have been with my client.
Okay. And where are the parties at as far as the divorce process goes?
I believe everything's hinging on this, Your Honor, because my recollection is there's very little in the way of assets, so I believe this is
Jason ain't got shit. Jason ain't got a pot in business.
I mean, he's in a bedroom with a poster that he won at the carnival back in the 90s. So
If I'm not mistaken, I know my trailer walls and my trailer ceilings.
I was gonna say, I thought
That'd be a trailer, my friend.
Yeah, I thought so. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No.
Hey,
But I'm pretty sure just looking at that and his very stretched out collar on that shirt. I mean,
he big boy.
That's a hell of a collar on that shirt. Laying down, talking off camera to presumably his mother.
I think you're right about that. It could be a grandma.
Jason, but kudos to Jason. He still got laid and had some kids and was married. And I saw the lady briefly, and she looked like a normal broad. Yeah, normal broad.
Fun fact: best Rob Zombie concert I was ever at, House of Blues, Myrtle Beach, up in the I forget what they call that. The opera. It's the opera boxes that are on the side of the stage, and they're up, way up a level. And that was the year that the drummer was all the way up on top of the devil in the devil's head. So it was like we were like eye level with it was kind of from the side though.
Yeah, let's see. When I saw Rob Zombie, it wasn't that good because it was at Ozfest. It was outside. He didn't even dress up. He was just wearing jeans and a t-shirt.
That's a whole different world.
And
Go ahead.
And I don't know honestly what was done because Dave never contacted me about anything. And that's one of the reasons I got rid of him, because I honestly don't know what he's filed with you guys. I have not, like I've told the front of the court, I have not received a front of the court paperwork from you guys at all until she handed me the one I got on Thursday from her.
Okay.
And that's the reason I got rid of Dave, was because he wasn't no contact, didn't know what was going on. So that's why I'm trying to find a new attorney now that I can afford.
So it looks like when you initially filed your divorce paperwork, Mr. Langston did file a motion for custody and parenting time, which is what sort of triggered it to get on the court's docket. It's been adjourned a couple times.
Attorney, not
There's
attorney, but
motion, but obviously there's
attorney
resolved before the front of the court if the parties can't reach an agreement. I think at the last hearing we indicated that we intended to move forward and not have other adjournments because we adjourned the day of the hearing last time. Mr. Dunn, what are your thoughts? Mr. Dunn, what's your thoughts on proceeding today, adjourning the matter, or dismissing his motion? If he's not prepared to go forward today, I can dismiss his motion. But at the same time, if the parties need a resolution,
this is Jason's motion, by the way.
They can't make a decision between the two of them.
Yes, we're prepared to go forward, Your Honor, which is what we would rather do at this time.
All right.
Off camera voice.
I heard it.
So it was back on July 17th, I think, when we last adjourned the matter. And
My attorney said I need an attorney.
the plaintiff had a request to adjourn that hearing to seek new counsel. That was granted.
Oops.
The hearing was rescheduled to October 16th for a 3-hour hearing. It was the court's intent to move forward with this hearing. It will not be adjourned. So there has been adequate time to secure counsel. If you can't secure counsel in that amount of time, who's to say you're going to ever find somebody that fits your price range, which creates an issue of we can't continue to adjourn the matter forever. This is a DM case that was filed in 2022. So if the parties are unable to have a resolution, it is necessary to have this initial hearing. So as far as the request to adjourn, I'm going to deny that, given that
Nice try.
3 months ago we were in court. There was a request to allow Mr. Fox to fire his attorney and seek new counsel. That was granted 3 months ago. This date was set. Mr. Fox was advised at that time. Mr. Fox was advised at that time the court did not intend to adjourn it again without, didn't intend to adjourn it again unless there was an agreement of the parties. So there is no agreement. I think this matter needs to be heard, and there's been adequate time to seek counsel. So for the request to adjourn, I would deny that request.
Yeah. Tell me you need an attorney.
I need an attorney, sir. I am not going to go on without an attorney. I don't understand what you guys are saying or anything. And I live off Social Security, and I had to save up money to get an attorney.
Unlike a criminal matter, there is no court-appointed attorneys involved in these type of matters, as well as a constitutional right. So you were given 3 months to get an attorney, and then
All right. So So he got rid of his first attorney.
Yeah, he fired the first one.
Right. Okay. Got that. But now here we are 3 months later, and he's showing up to court expecting to get a free attorney, even though that's not something that they do.
Yeah, it's not on the books, but it's not happening. Yeah, it's not a criminal case. You gotta, we've heard it said a million times. Well, this isn't a criminal case. So
sure,
you want an attorney, you're going to have to get one, like your ex-wife did up there, soon to be ex-wife.
Now he has showed up to court and expected them to either give him one or whatever, but the judge wants to move on and wants to go on.
And this was his motion to do this. He's asked. I mean, he has client privilege as many times as he could. He's just not there. And his mother, her sage advice is, tell him you need attorney.
Well, he just doesn't understand anything, as he said.
hasn't happened. I can't continue to adjourn the matter to come back here in another 3 months and then not have an attorney. So
exactly,
we're given adequate time to have an attorney. So I'm going to deny your request to adjourn the matter. So we would proceed today with testimony. So Mr. Fox, you are the plaintiff.
No, you need a.
I need an attorney. I'm not going to go on without an attorney. I'm sorry. I don't understand what you guys are saying or anything. And I'm the one that filed this motion, and I'm the one that paid for it. And, I'm sorry my attorney didn't do his job.
I need to point out, I did not rewind that.
Nope.
That was him all over again.
Just doubling down. The judge has already denied it. Then he explained it to him and let him know that's why I'm denying it. And then he says, all right, let's move forward. Then he says, tell me, attorney. I need attorney. I can't move forward. I need attorney. I can't help my attorney wasn't doing his job. I paid for this. So he said he paid for it, I guess, because he's paid the money to file the motion, I guess.
Well, and he's paid for the attorney that apparently didn't do their job. Allegedly.
I want $5,000.
Yeah, they adjourned it 3 months. And the judge is right. Why would you do that? And then
I give you 3 months again. It's not like money's going to magically appear in your bank account to pay for this attorney.
Thank you, Marky. Yeah, it was a fun stream last night.
And I'm sorry I'm on disability. I can't just fork up $5,000 out of my pocket. Money does not grow on tree. I don't make 60,000 a year like all you guys do.
Hold on. Did he? First of all, did he say, "I'm sorry, I'm on disability"?
Yeah, and so
Money don't grow on tea.
well, technically it does. It's paper.
And then he doubles down with the incredible comeback of the year. I don't make $60,000 like you guys do. You highfalutin attorneys and Mr. Legal over here. $60,000 a year.
60K ain't all that much these days.
Not if he was a lawyer, it wouldn't be. I'd be mad as hell if I was a lawyer.
I actually think that's an insult saying it.
I really would think. I'd be like, damn, homie's trying to pay off all these student loans and he can't even make a living. He can't even eat.
I think you indicated right now your client has the pairing time and is not providing pairing time due to concerns. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay.
Could I have a quick second to talk to my client, Your Honor?
Sure.
May I? Thank you.
And like I said, she looks really normal.
Oh, that's her next to And by the way, I would like to go on
I can say something. Tell him that.
I want to go on record to say about Mark. I think you're right. It's not a rug. It's just, oh, there it is. That's a concert poster.
I feel so good. I feel so...
Yeah, look at the wallpaper. That is got to be trailer wallpaper.
Well, what tells you it's a wallpaper? See the little ridge right there?
Oh yeah,
that's where it's put together, and then they just covered it with that over the top of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Zombie attack. I think it's a survival list for zombie attacks.
Yeah, I don't even think it's a Rob Zombie poster now. Look at it. He's got his instructions if it ever happens.
Well, hopefully somebody reads it to him because he definitely does not understand basic English. I'm sorry, I don't make $27,000 a year like all you rich sons of bitches do.
I mean, 60K is good, but I think that's like entry level when you're going into like
that's like a paralegal. That's not good money if you're in this business, I wouldn't think. You think it like after he told all that stuff, like he looked at his mom and his mom was like, "Good job."
Yeah, absolutely, yes. Especially he's got a. Oh, I thought he was gonna. Thought he was gonna go to the bathroom or something.
At least he dressed up for the occasion. I will say that. More than one.
Oh, we're getting a shot.
Wow, look at the room.
Wait a minute.
The room. Right away, first thing I noticed, closet's open. Close the closet.
Hold on. Try and pause that just right.
There was some crumbs on the bed. A lot of stuff on the bed.
Oh, he's been eating in the bed. Yeah. Boy, he's been camped out in that bed for quite a while. I actually think this might be more. I don't know. It looks a little bit bigger than your typical trailer, but I guess no.
Maybe he got mom probably gave him the master.
Oh, that's a good possibility. Or because it's court and she doesn't want him in his own room that is just.
You think mom's got a zombie? Survivor.
Oh, good.
In every room.
Maybe him and mom sleep together in the big room. I don't know.
It's one in every room in case of emergencies.
The other thing I love too is that he's got it. I mean, his shirt isn't bad, but it's so stretched out.
Yeah, 0%
Oh, we're
Irish.
vaping.
I think his shirt says 0% Irish, 100% drunk.
It does.
Oh,
my favorite thing is that he just moved his he just moved the camera so that you couldn't see him vaping, but he moved it so that you could see all the smoke come out. That made sense.
that's smart.
That's
good.
Some artwork on the wall there.
Maybe he's an animator.
Maybe.
Dude.
Boy, he vapes really weird with the whole.
Yeah, he's like fisting himself.
Oh well.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Honor. We all were laughing.
We would prefer to go forward as we've, as the court's aware, there's been
Jay.
3 months, and
Jay.
the only
Yes.
person we're having testify is my client, so we don't have, there's no experts or anything else on our end.
All right, thank you. Mr. Fox?
Yes, sir.
So, this is technically your motion that was filed that we set for a hearing. I'm not inclined to grant your request for an adjournment. But it is your motion, so I think you would have the right to withdraw your motion if you wanted.
You get an attorney.
Yeah, I'll withdraw it.
You get an attorney.
I'll get an attorney because I don't understand what's going on, sir. I need an attorney.
I don't know, understand.
I got proof of I've been set up for all this.
I don't want to hear about evidence or proof unless you want to have a hearing. So if you want to talk about evidence and things like that, we could have a hearing. But this is your motion before the court. I'm not going to grant an adjournment because we're not going to set it for another day and then waste another section of time if you don't have an attorney. But since it's your motion, if you want to withdraw your motion, I will allow you to withdraw your motion, and then the parties can decide where they head to next, or if Mr. Dunn wants to file a motion of his own, he could do so. But right now, it would appear to me that the other order is still in place, which says parenting time is as the parties agree. So the parties would have to agree to any parenting time based on what the current status is with an order.
And what is that? I don't understand what you're saying.
Well, I'm telling you what the last order in this matter said as to Shelby, that parenting time is as the parties agree.
Yeah, and our
Which
old
means-
parenting times when we were split up was week on, week off, was the way our parenting times were with Shelby.
Well, right now it appears the parties don't agree to parenting time, so this would be your opportunity to make arguments as to what parenting time should be if you wanted to move forward with the hearing.
I don't.
I wish we had an animation on top of his head, hi Christy, of like computing, and you just kind of see some things happening because it's like every time it's like there's just this awkward silence of him trying to figure this out.
Oh wow. I've just been told in my ear creed that this guy we found his father. And we got footage. Go ahead and play it.
Somebody is renting it is, and it's not in my name and it's not in anybody else's name. It's in somebody else's name.
Spot on.
Understand.
You want?
I just withdraw on it, or whatever you said it was. I want an attorney.
It doesn't. You don't need one if you withdraw.
Dundon, from the court's perspective, we're before the court based on plaintiff's motion to establish custody and support. He is requesting to withdraw that motion. It doesn't appear that there was ever a counter motion filed. I would imagine you probably didn't do it because you assumed it would be litigated anyways, but given that it's his motion, if he wants to withdraw it, I think that leaves us at the point where there's nothing scheduled then before the court.
Understood, Your Honor. I don't disagree, Your Honor.
All right. So Mr. Fox, let's do it this way though. Would you raise your right hand? You solemnly swear or
He got the right hand.
affirm you're about to give
I'm
the
impressed.
truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, sir.
Ask him if he's sober.
All right, sir. So when this case was filed by your attorney, there was a motion to a motion for custody and parenting time. Do you understand that?
No.
Yes, sir.
All right, and today we're scheduled for a hearing on your motion to decide what parenting time and custody and support should be. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, and you've requested an adjournment. I'm not going to grant an adjournment. Then you also indicated that you might want to then just withdraw your motion, which means nothing would be heard today. There would be no decisions made. That also means there would be no new order that would be made. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And understanding all of that, how do you wish to proceed?
The withdrawal.
Okay. All right, so based on the representations of Mr. Fox, then I'll indicate that his motion for custody is withdrawn.
You don't need a you don't need an attorney now, bud.
No, sir.
I don't think anybody's going to tell him.
Mr. Dunn, anything additional?
No, Your Honor. I just, again, if I could, if there's a way to work this out, I'm all for talking to Mr. Fox. My numbers on the
Guy's a glutton for punishment.
All right.
But
All right,
that's
Mr. Fox.
either.
So, Mr. Fox, obviously you are allowed to, since you do not have an attorney, you're allowed to speak to the other attorney to see if the two of you can reach an agreement or discuss the issue. So you are free to do that. You are certainly not required to, but that possibility does exist. Okay.
Okay.
He thinks he got
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Let's conclude this.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you, Bill. Mom, did I win? You guys are.
We nailed it, Mom. We did it.
We did it, Mom. Let's celebrate.
Yes, I can.
Big Slim, what up, bro?
Mr. Brown,
Big Slim.
Yourself. And
my dad's
go on
brother,
the record,
Larry.
This is People versus
Brown.
McMillan. This is case number
Big Slim
226314.
SoundCloud rapper, gotta be right with a name like Big Slim. I mean,
Yeah, Big Slim, and apparently they all know him by that name too. Nobody questions it.
I'm pretty sure he thinks that he killed it today. I'm pretty sure.
Gosh, yes. Are you kidding me?
I
The bad thing is I feel bad for the wife, the ex-wife. Well, soon to be ex-wife. She's had to waste money on an attorney for that shit.
That's true. Let's not forget about that.
For God's sake. That stupid shit. I mean, he's sitting there and he's looking at his mom like,
what are you doing using your big school words? Just use normal people words and I'll understand what you're talking about.
I mean,
yep, on to Big Slim and Larry.
It should reflect Mr. McMillan is present today by video. If I could have both counsel put your appearances on.
For the record, Your Honor, I call on behalf of the people.
Larry Brown on behalf of Mr. McMillan.
Big
All
Slim.
right, we're on the record here today for a plea hearing in this matter. Mr. Brown, my understanding is that there's an agreement in this case. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor. My understanding of the agreement is plea to possession of methamphetamine as the habitual third offense. And the remainder would be dismissed.
Wow. All right. So what's the statutory maximum for that?
20 years, Judge.
Yes.
Okay. And that's gonna be added count to Mr. Rolla.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Hot damn.
Other than that, Mr. Rolla, is that a correct statement of the plea offer?
It is, Judge.
Mr. McMillan, have you had a chance to talk to Mr. Brown about this plea? Yes, I have.
Got to stay slim somehow, right?
Go forward today.
Yes.
Could you raise your right hand, please?
Oh, God. Yes.
Solemnly swear
They do weddings in there
testimony
too.
You're about to give to be the truth, the whole truth, and
I'm
nothing
pretty
but the
sure
truth,
that
so help you God.
that Larry's wife is a decorator. What do you think?
Thank you. Mr. McMillan,
That's
you
gotta be
understand that by pleading guilty to possession of methamphetamine as a third habitual offender, that the maximum possible penalty you could face would be up to 20 years?
Yes.
Are you currently on any kind of probation or parole?
Or meth?
Yes, I am.
Mr. Roller, please let me ask him. Okay. And then
shit.
discussion with the defendant.
Damn.
It's really frustrating when I get interrupted.
My apologies.
Mr. McMillan, what are you on probation or parole?
Yes, I am on parole.
Okay, so you understand that any sentence in this case may be consecutive to any penalty you would face for violating your parole?
Yes, Your Honor.
And with all of that in mind, then what is your plea to this charge today?
What was that?
What is your plea to this charge today with those penalties in mind?
Oh, guilty, sorry.
I'm going to go through your rights. I'm going to go through your rights with you. You have the right to have a trial. You have the right to be tried by a jury. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty.
Larry with the tiniest
You have
little
the right to have
sips
the
with his coffee.
prosecutor prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty. You have the right to have any witnesses against you appear at trial and to question those witnesses. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses on your behalf appear at trial. You have the right to remain silent during a trial and to not have that silence used against you, and the right to testify at a trial yourself if you want it. You understand all those rights?
Yes, I do.
You understand that you're giving up and waiving all of those rights by pleading guilty.
Yes.
Also, you don't have an automatic right to appeal the plea that you're making today. If you wanted to try to appeal it, you'd have to ask the Court of Appeals to hear your case. They could say no, and then that would be the end of any appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you with anything to get you to plead guilty?
No.
Has anyone promised you anything other than what we've said here on the record today?
No.
Is it your own free choice to plead guilty?
Yes, it is.
Oh, there's some discussion about this, thinking that it might be a fake background. I don't think that it is.
I would say yes, it is a fake background
You
simply
think so?
because of the light on Larry's face is only lighting one
Oh.
side, and that bookcase is beautifully lit.
You guys are right. It is. You know why I didn't think? Because it's got like awards in the background and stuff. I thought that would be good, and pictures of a family. You know what I mean?
That come with the frame. Don't pay no attention to that. Larry has very narrow shoulders for a man, by the way. If you look at a very narrow shouldered feller, and for some reason, Big Slim's neck comes out of the middle of his chest.
Big Slim. Nancy, talk about an OG. Look at you. 26.
Wow. That's amazing.
Well, I hope your PT continues going good. Mayor, I saw you slide in. Hope Sassy's doing all right today.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yeah.
Well, the information I have.
No, I think he's right. He's right about the lighting. The lighting, the one side is very bright, the other is not, and everything is so perfect in that background.
Mm-hmm.
But it does fit really good because usually it's like an ill-fitting suit, you know, the backgrounds.
Yeah, it's nice. It's well done. I mean, it's nothing like this beautiful bookcase behind me, but
yes.
It does look good. And Big Slim's only request, hey man, can I have my old cell back? I really I broke in that mattress.
Yes.
That indicates this happened on March 16th of 2022. Is that the correct date?
2 days after Creed's
I
birthday.
believe so.
You know, usually through the mesh backgrounds, it's screwy. Kiernoth brings up a very valid point right there. That usually gets real screwed up right through there, through the mesh. You're absolutely right.
I'm gonna say this. I think it's a little if you look around his hair, up around there, and just such an overwhelming bright light.
Yeah, this side, and it almost looks like a weird cut right here.
Uh-huh.
We'll have to watch him move. That'll be the telltale side because you can always tell a little bit when you move. But this is true though. That usually
That's a good call right there.
Yeah.
Do you have any reason to doubt that date?
What's that, Your Honor?
Do you have any reason to think that that is not the correct date?
No.
On or about that day, were you
Pam.
present here in Otsego County?
Yes, I was.
At the time you were here in Otsego County, did you have possession of some methamphetamine?
Yes.
Good
Did you
stuff.
know that that's what that was?
Yes.
Did you have any legal right to have it at that time?
No.
Had you previously been convicted of maintaining a methamphetamine lab back in 2017 in Mackinac County?
Ooh.
Yes.
The lab.
Had you previously been convicted of home invasion second degree back in 2013 in Chippewa County?
Yes.
Jennifer making great choices today. Welcome.
I like that he's had his meth labs in different counties. Let that be a lesson to all of us. If you burn bridges in one county, go to the next. They may not know
That's
the
right.
legendary Big Slim. Jennifer, welcome.
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 Mr. Rowland, are you satisfied with the factual basis?
Yeah.
Mr. Brown, are you satisfied?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm never satisfied.
Are the people aware of any threats, promises, or inducements other than what's been placed on the record?
One of my favorite thing, Kit Bogo with old ladies says, "What in God's green flat Earth do you mean?"
Done by the people.
Mr. Brown?
I am not aware, Your Honor, and I also believe the court has complied with statute and court rule for the taking of pleas.
This is that last issue, Mr. Rolla.
People would agree as well.
Thank you. Mr. McMillan, the court finds that your plea is knowing, voluntary, and accurate. The court is satisfied that there is a factual basis to support a finding that you are guilty of this charge. The court will accept your guilty plea. We'll set this matter for a sentencing hearing. Ms. Davis, do you need any contact information from Mr. McMillan today?
Just asking if I'm updated in our MDOC with his parole agent, we should be able to get a hold of him.
Always keep in mind, all of us has ever seen, that wonderful show about meth. And we think, all those contraptions and all of that stuff. Remember, most meth labs that you hear about, like this is basically like done in a
trunk of a car. Yeah.
But like you can do it in like 20-ounce bottles and stuff like that. That's how you can do it. And that is considered a meth lab. So whatever you think about that, like you guys said with the Breaking Bad stuff, like it could be as little as like a 20-ounce,
Big Slim isn't like some mastermind. He's
right.
He's probably watching a YouTube video on how to do everything.
That's a very, very good point.
Maybe.
Mr. McMillan, is your information in with your parole agent, is that all accurate in terms of phone numbers and addresses?
Dennis?
Yes, it is.
So somebody will be in touch with you for a pre-sentence report, and then you'll be notified of the sentencing hearing. Just make sure that you stay in touch with Mr. Brown prior to that hearing, okay?
Yes, I will.
In light
It's a beautiful area, Chloe. I love that.
Oh, that is a very nice area.
Imagine moving from Massachusetts to there. You get a lake house for 1/8 of the cost. I mean, hey, welcome to the South.
Is your mom looking for like a male friend to hang around and that likes to fish and rub feet?
Because Big Slim is bored.
and Big is looking for somewhere to fish.
Yeah, just think about it. Big Slim, he's actually multi-county now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's he's going big time now.
We'll adjourn the jury trial set to occur tomorrow. Mr. on behalf of the people on this file.
Judge, I may have missed it, but did he waive in-person appearance for sentencing?
We're going to set it for an in-person hearing.
Okay, I hadn't heard that. That's why I asked.
Yep. Mr. Brown, anything further from your side today?
Just one request at the behest of my client, Your Honor. He is well aware of the implication of his plea and the likely outcome here. He would request that the court set this sentencing out as long as feasibly possible by the court.
Of course, that's what I would do too.
Okay, Mr. McMillan, I don't have the schedule in front of me. I don't know if we would be able to get you in on the next date anyway, so the likely would be a bit of a delay. But you'll be notified of the date and time of the sentence.
No, that's it.
Yeah, I'm going to keep an eye out for this. This is I actually stumbled across 3 courtrooms that we really had never checked out before. I mean, we've been through different ones in that county, but these 2 we had never really checked out. So I'm going to keep an eye out for that, and hopefully we'll get to see what Big Slim gets. I feel like Big Slim might get the max.
He might. When you go because when we're going through the list of all of his accomplishments there, he gets caught a lot doing things.
He's not a very good master thief. Not thief, but drug connoisseur.
You're right, though. He's a good candidate for that. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Well, I guess that is that. Don't forget, be back 405 East for Wild Woman Wednesday on We Got a Chase today.
Yeah, I believe our first blind woman on Wild Woman Wednesday who well, she likes to drink, Creed.
She likes to drink.
I'm wondering if she went blind from drinking.
That's a thing, right?
Moonshine. If you get bad moonshine,
hell yeah,
you'll be in trouble.
And then we'll be back at 5:30 East for members only. For We Got a Case channel, right? Do the court stuff tonight, or is that the?
Yeah, that's tonight. I've just got word, Creed. We are guaranteed one hot worming in Wild Worming Wednesday, so that's something to look forward to.
It is. We had some complaints because we had a lot of shall I say?
I'm also hearing in my ear. It's also like a strip club sign, one hot one and two uglies.
We're trying to please everybody, okay?
Trying to, we don't want everybody to think we're all about hot women's over here.
That's right.
We got a bad enough reputation as it is.
Yeah, we thought we were canceled today.
I thought nobody was showing up today. Oh boy.
Yes. Fine, drunk. Wednesday, what the Express? Esco Pablo Bar. Thank you. Jennifer L. Welcome. I put it because Creed can't say your last name. That's probably that's actually probably a pretty good idea. Like you can say her name. And Teresa, thank you.
I know I can't. So it's a long. I mean, I don't know if I could even take a swing and run at it.
Watermilch.
Milch. You think that last part's milch?
Milch. How else would you pronounce that?
Well, it's obviously a foreign word. So you never know. It could be milk, ladder
milk. How would you say it in the South? Proper Southern.
Oh, ladder milk. Can you get over here and help us out with this here?
Ladder. More like ladder, like a ladder. That you walk.
Yeah, ladder.
Ladder
milk.
Ladder milk.
Ladder milk.
In the South of America. That would be it. And our golfer Lisa, I believe that just popped up a second ago.
Yes. Thank you. You're on that caboose. Like Iowa golfer Lisa, not a vampire, Dog Squad mom, Iowa Critter Cam just said, hit the like button. We appreciate that. It helps us out tremendously around here.
All silent.
It's completely silent. So make sure you do that and leave a comment. For some reason, YouTube likes that. Ladder milk. Yeah, right there.
Lauder.
Yeah.
That'd be lauder.
Oh, lauder milk? That sounds weird.
Heck yeah, blind, hot, maybe drunk women.
Yeah, we got it all today. Even a lady that hits a tree. All that and more.
Tree
we got it all. I've also been told the tree was not injured.
Thank
you. You guys do us a huge favor. I need you to stay safe. I need you to stay hard. I need you to stay tuned because without you, we'd just be two top guys doing jack shit. Why is it jack shit, by the way?
Because Jack shits a lot.
Who's Jack?
Jack Ladder Milk.
Oh, that guy.